Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. Who are you? This is Garifland. No place for whom children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. Bishop upon the plains alone, war chief? Again? What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If that is your wish, war chief. You may pass. How many introductions? I'm Suplenu. Sub. War Chief Sub. Of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Hi, Neko. Hi, Maze. I see. You too have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our mask may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. So have you come to speak to our elders? So apparently somebody else came through here. High Chief's Elder. A little bigger this time, but no matter. So the human that came and visited was smaller. I gotta guess who that is. You can't tell me anything. I know you come to our knowledge. I know nothing of the stone. Speak to the Great Chief. I'm the High Chief, but I don't know. Speak to the Great Chief. Go up the ladder. He alone remembers the tellings. Then shouldn't he tell all of you the teachings as well then? Because what if he dies? Then the teachings are completely lost. That seems really silly. Give the War Chief this joystick. May you find all the answers you seek. Flame Tongue. Pole Slasher, Mangosh. Flame Staff, which nobody can use. Remove Stone. I unfortunately don't need those. Maybe Poach. I don't remember how good it is. Increase magic power and HP. Immune to sleep. Immune to blind. Nobody can use light armor 5. Mystic armor 5. Heavy armor 5. Have ice. Flame Tongue. Stuff is so stupid expensive in this game. You heard of the monographs. Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. Different monographs for different persuasions of adventurer. As a merchant, I would love one if I knew where they might be found. That sounds super useful. Traveler. Great Chief might know something. I'm an elder, but I don't know anything either. Which makes no sense. Maybe I need to get a better shield. Sure, you can use it, yes. Jeez, Vaughn. All the battle lures. Man. That's awesome. Well, I was told the katana is magic based, so I don't think it's a good idea to give him the katana. In fact, let's just forget about it. I'm probably never getting another job, so. Because I don't know what to do with it. Here's Zodiac. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. Thank you for bringing it to me. What? Did you learn what you wished? No. Written clear upon your face, so even the High Chief could not help. Visit with the Great Chief. I'll do it right now. Yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn about the nest site. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know the Necessite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked at your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, Hume child. I give you my trust. Great Chief is ahead, across this bridge. Is that convenient? Let's go ahead and meet with him.
This nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rassler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
How about you stop being stupid cryptic?
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does!
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Look at that character development. Wasn't that great? If only the game continued it.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagd right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Jagd. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man will do the same.
Larsa joins the party as yes. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same. See how the story unfolds. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. Take this step. You get a recurve crossbow and a quiver of onion bolts. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for the first use of the chocobos. Woo! Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are a welcome guest. Spirits of the land watch over you. And you chocobo! There's a recurve crossbow. You have to have crossbows. Which reminds me. Recurve, the crossbow gives you a little bit of evade. Lord Chief. What's a person kind never expect? No, it's nothing. Yep. If you are a child, pay me no mind. As elderly as I am, slow to trust, because I'm old. Hi, Levinsky. Please let me explain the situation. Know the Osmond Plain, very valuable herb grows there. Tramples my precious herbs to dust. Quite agitated. Village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice to say, I need you to do this. Around the eastern edge of the Osmond Plain, often in the Shred, I am told. Now, special creature, when you leave the snow, you'll find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. The hunt begins. Try to do hunts when you have a guest character, by the way. I'm really bad about this, but it does help. Like, right now we have Larsa. So I just run around with Larsa in your group, because there is having another person. You actually get to have that party of four that this game should let you have all the time. And it really helps. I should, but I'm cheap. And why did you just decide to do that? Game? What the heck was that? Alright, whatever. Let's move on. Red. Ah, snakes on a plane. I get it. I wish it healed as well. That'd be way better. But no, it just gives regen. Which the regen is nice, but I wish it gave regen and healed. Wait, dies. Too bad the sword is fire. Bubble doubles max HP. That's what I thought. Yeah, you know shades apply. be found. Have been found if a certain monster hadn't scared into hiding, or the visitor said to know more. Notice. Yeah, let's protect. That's annoying. Also shell. Also attack! Oh yeah, I got a bunch of HP back. Spin kick. Hey, how all the bosses have like a desperation phase because they're all cool all of a sudden. In like Mega Man boss fashion. But even more annoying. I don't know why I keep forgetting the dispel. I actually know that spell. I can use it. Oh, bubble ran out. That's a shame. Alright, you should be in killing range now.
Let me show you how it's done. Heads up! I never miss. me show you how it's done. Heads up! I never miss. I never miss.
Wow. What terrible luck. Kept rolling element of treachery on Balthier. And no mischarge on the other two. Oh, you're dead anyway. Hermona Leaf. Vanquished. Done. See, having a guest really helps. This Larsa did quite a bit of healing. Bubble was neat. Extra damage. It really, really helps out. It's just nice. I don't know. I still feel like you should have been using... You should use 4 party members, and then when a guest joins, you're forced to use 3 plus the guest. I still think that would have been better. Go back to town to turn this in. Neat. Spellslinger achievement. Woo, level 22. Hi, Zarza. Red chocobo. Good tidings indeed. I learned again that it is wrong to judge by appearances. Now I shall reveal the truth to you. In fact, the warriors offered to hunt my mark, yet none of us had ever seen a true mark hunter. So curious I was to see what such a man might be, I asked the permission of the elders supposed to build. Then I expect a human child. To tell the truth, I was a little disappointed. But this is past, and now is now. My eyes have been opened. I see you are a truly great warrior. Another surprise for me! Here, take this as thanks. You have done well. 1,100 gil, an ether, and a golden amulet. Which is double EXP? No, double license points. Ooh. You need double license points. You can take the... No, you can't. There it is. Great. Save. All right. You are unable to return a license menu until you confirm your new board. Okay, so you have to choose immediately. That stinks. You wear heavy armor. Yeah, I don't know who to give it to because you can only have one, right? And I don't remember how many you get. Like, I need information. Basically, I want to give ones I care about to the main party that I'm using. Let's drive away the people who came here that just saw the number go up. Okay. A little bit of black magic. Which isn't great. Swiftness is good. Still has heavy armor. Then he could use spears. With spears he can hit air units, right? The problem is a lot of this overlaps. Like, I don't know if that's good or bad. If I should give him something completely different. I would love somebody to cast black magic, but I don't know who. Because you can't back in. Yep, see, people left. I knew it. Heard overlap is bad, but don't take my word for it. It's really just third-party knowledge. See, I could see why it would be bad, because you're limiting your options then. You don't get as much... You don't get as many different abilities, which would be really, really good to have. Axes. There's sight unseen. This is just what I don't know about this game. Like, if I could change whenever, it'd be different. If I change and just start learning stuff, I know, then it wouldn't be that much different than it was before. But if you could have only, let's say, 2 classes equipped at a time, but you could change the 2 classes that are equipped anytime outside of battle, then it'd be different. I wouldn't be as hesitant about things. But the fact of the matter is that we're stuck with it, and if it's bad, then it's just bad forever for the rest of the game. That's not cool. I'm thinking about the spear, so Baj has a way to hit air. Because he's all melee anyway. You could do archer, or I guess you could do time battle mage. I guess he could use the crossbow and fire, and then cast time magic as well. But do I want him to stop? Do I want him to stop swinging to cast magic? Does your magic stat do anything with time? Like, does it duration? It also has the green magic stuff, but I don't care about that. I mainly want a way for him to hit air. That's what I care about. I want him to be able to hit air. I want somebody to cast black magic, and I want somebody to cast time magic. That's what I care about. All the other classes seem fun, but I don't need I don't need them. Like, I feel I really should have somebody that can cast black magic, so I can start taking advantage of elemental weaknesses. I want somebody to be able to cast haste. I'm afraid of making Ash Natalie from Epic Battle Fantasy. I'm afraid of that because then I'm afraid of her going through the MP too fast if I give her black magic as well. Because a lot of the times, in this game, a lot of the times you're stuck healing. Just because you've seen how stupidly hard the enemies can hit. Like you are, you're just stuck healing all the time, and then I'd never cast the black magic anyway. Stings. Yeah, but mages don't use rods; they use staffs. Where's their thing? Yeah, see, they use staffs. It's different. It's different than rods. The only thing he gets out of the spear tree is being able to use spears. Like, that's it. That's basically all he's getting. And I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know if I should do something goofy and, like, give Bosch time magic. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hit air. Well, no, he could use the crossbow. Oh, it restores mischarges as well? I don't remember that. I don't remember Charge doing that. I just remember Charge doing imp. They use heavy armor as well? That's weird. Jeez, all the battle lore is like right there. What protective spells? There are no protective spells. You know, it's decoy, drain, and reverse, and that's it. They don't learn that much green magic. Like, he doesn't learn bubble. Oh, he does. There's bubble. He cast bubble. This is such a goofy idea, and I know this is just gonna bite me. But I'm gonna turn Bosch into a time battle mage. So here's Knight, and here's Time Battle Mage. Have access to that. Learn to cast slow. Reflect, maybe. Maybe I can use reflect. Deal damage that increases with successive hits. Haha! Spam the ability over and over again. More physical damage. Even more physical attack damage. And then the only other one is right... 2 right there. Oh, it's just kind of stuck over there. Oh, that opens up stuff over here. That's weird. There's the shell shield. So you open up something on one tree, and then it'd be like, oh, you actually have armor 9 from over here. Oh, armor 9's on this tree over here. And so you could go to someplace different. That's kind of crazy. Next we'll get magical lore and then time magic 4 for haste whenever we can get haste. What are you going to do? Here's the question. Here's the question now. I turn Ash into a black mage, right? Sure, why not? We don't know how often she would cast. But she would cast black magic because she'd be too busy using white magic. Well, let's say we do that. What does Bathir do? I'm sitting here with just my shoulders shrugged. Like, what becomes his purpose? His second class purpose? Give him more hitting power? Giving him more hitting power would be something like this. Would be something like giving him a spear. Putting him in heavier armor and then going for broke. But then it's like, why did we take Mechanus then? Because I like him having guns? I mean, that's about it. If I made him cast, then what? He turns into a half mage. What does Ash do then? Wield the katana for kicks? It goes off magic anyway. I was told it was magic based. I don't know if I was lied to or anything. I just was told it was magic based. Plus they have all this mystic armor instead of heavy armor, which is better for magic. So they have a whole bunch of magic lore stuff as well. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. They also have increased physical attack damage down here. But I was told the katanas are like more magic based, which is interesting. I don't know how good of a caster Bathir would be. I have zero clue. probably not very good. But at this point, does it even matter? I feel like I've kind of butchered this whole thing already as it is. Hello, Unholy Fable. Welcome to the stream. Primary stat magic, secondary stat strength. She could do it. It'd probably be kind of weird, but. I have Bathir cast black magic and just stay super back using guns and black magic. He'd lose out on magic attack power by not having a staff equipped. But he could do it. I still didn't give away for Bosch to hit air units, but I don't know, at that point he could just... No, I did. Right, I gave him he has crossbow. No, he has a crossbow. I did think that through. Ash wouldn't be able to. But she could be busy curing anyway. Alright, sure. Why not? First I'll grab Maelstrom's boat. Sure, we'll go super goofy. This is probably a terrible idea, and everybody be like, everybody that's a master of Final Fantasy X Zodiac Age is like, what are you doing? You're dumb. But, oh well. I'll have fun. Maybe. Basic magic. Start there. Alright, now let's redo Bathir's. Let's do Bathir's gambits. If I have the right things. Nope, I do not have... If foe is weak to blank, cast blank. Because I think that you can get those. I think those are options. That if foe is weak to fire, cast blank. I think those are options. For now, I'll just have to cast it myself. Sure! Why not? Let's go nuts. What could possibly go wrong? That's everything here. Rank 3, rank 1, but you're still down there because I think you're supposed to be an elite hunt. One more hunt and our rank will go up. Now, I don't have to have Bosch cast anything right now. It's interesting that Time Battle Mage uses heavy armor, which means, like, I don't feel really bad about Bosch being that, because he wears heavy armor anyway. Which means magic doesn't super matter for the class. Which means the spells shouldn't either. Otherwise they'd put him in mystic armor, like you do the other mage classes. Quiver of parallel arrows. Slightly more attack power. I feel like the offhand is wasted on the ranged characters, which is such a shame. Like, make the ammo better. But see, they didn't do that when they remade the whole class system and everything in this game. Oh wow, is that right? Hi people! Welcome to Final Fantasy XII. Thanks for watching. Hope you stay. Hope you have fun! Twitch is probably lying to me. That's what it is. Let's go. Should be east, so should be somewhere out that way. I know, it must be lying to me. Oh, see, now it says 8. I knew it. It was lying to me. It was giving me hope, and then took it away. I mean, who would want to watch Final Fantasy XII when you can watch one of the 50,000 streamers that are playing Fortnite? Maybe I should sell out and play Fortnite, huh? You're gonna watch me be below average at a shooter. Let's go over here. Oh man, but then I'd get all those tasty views. Because I don't care about Fortnite at all. Well, you're a patron, Maze, so therefore your opinion matters. All your opinions matter. By the way, that does remind me. First dibs to Maze on this for that very reason. Give me one second here. But anybody want Cook Serve Delicious too? Because it was part of Humble Bundle. I do Humble Bundle because it's cheap and I can get games through it. Mage, do you want Cook Serve Delicious too? Because I keep forgetting to ask, but I have no use for it. I already have Cook Serve Delicious too. Obviously, because I played it. Not really. Okay. Does anybody want Cook Serve Delicious too? It's just sitting in my humble bundle thing, and I'd rather give it to somebody than it just waste away there. You have it? Sure you can have it, Zarza. Oh, wrong way. Bad. Yeah. Stick around after the. Stick around after the stream, and I'll give you the Steam code for it. Ash is totally gonna hit that, yeah. Yeah, up here. Yay, now somebody can have fun with game. Again, better than it just sitting around in my library. Collecting digital dust, yeah, basically. Let me check. Okay, good. So far, so good. On that. Chocobo tracks. Yes, a red chocobo. It gives fire magicite instead of dark magicite. Let's see what's over here real quick. Hexagonals. There goes one. You can be slow. Actually, make use of this magic that I gave Bosch. I'll end up having him cast Bubble whenever we get there and we know the spell. I mean, he's going to be doing nothing else with his MP, so... Okay, so that just loops around. Everybody left.
I guess this one was a success.
I guess it wasn't.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, 'tis hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
them.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
Guess I'm just that boring. That's okay. Cutscene time! Oh man, don't they look fancy.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
very interesting intrigue in the Empire. I kind of wish we got even more of that, honestly. Some sort of barrier in the jungle. There's no way through. There's so much palace intrigue going on between the senators, Vayne, Larsa, the judges, the Emperor. Like there's a lot there. But we just get little glimpses into it like that. Lars is playing his own game. He's trying to find out what's kind of at the bottom of the pit. Like, why his brother is acting the way he is, why the Empire is acting the way it is, what's with Nethicite. He's just following the thread. He trusts the party. Like I said, he's kind of doing his own thing. It's just that our goals align quite a bit right now. Oh good, petrification! Because Panthers, of course. At least it didn't insta-kill. So let's set this up. There we go. Problem solved. Hey, a coral pelt. Of course. Ugh, this is bad. So many. It's a Marlboro! They're small. But still Marlboros. Yay, 41 gil. This should be the map. Yep. There's that path there. No! Sleep slow. Sleep slow. Wake up. Wake up. All right. Go this way. Still slowed, nothing I knew about that. Gargoyle! Cast blind. Ugh. Has to be in the shop first. Or in one of these treasure chests. Ash got silenced. That's lame. Hey, Larson knows Vox. That's useful. Slow last forever. It's a treant. Alright, here's the barrier.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage. What have we done? We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethicite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
That doesn't sound pleasant, does it? Also, Vaughn, be quiet. We're working on it. Just be quiet for 2 seconds, Vaughn.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Nyearn. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Just like that. Just not. Googles! Yeah! Have I seen you before? No matter. I know why you come. I'm just the thing to help you get to the bottom of all those Viera secrets. Would you like to buy a map? Thought you looked familiar. You're the one who helped us on the Leviathan. Had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope you don't think we followed you here, Kupo. That wouldn't do at all. Would you like to see my wares? Demon's Bane. A Storm Spear. Bow, which I already have. Belagoose. Recurve Crossbow, which we already have. Gaia Rod. Red Cap. Brigadine. Heavy Armor. Yeah, equip. You have having this equipped, you get Protect, which is awesome. Yeah. And again, everything's stupid expensive. Nullifies weather and terrain effects on elemental damage. Asuna. There's Break. Okay. I don't need this. I only need one of those. Probably don't even need that. Don't need you. I really don't need the bucklers anymore. I don't think I need the chainmail. Electrum, which sells for a bunch. Turtle shell. Got your greens. Lumber. Pelts. First aid kit. It's potions and Tufts of Phoenix Downs. Sure. 2 Phoenix Downs, 2 potions. I like a discounted price. I bought you. Break. Bleed. I don't think. Well, she will be learning. Or Buckler will be learning Aura spells. Grab those. Grab the Gaia Rod. Potion pack. Contains 2 potions. Sure to be of use on your travels. Contains 3 doses of eye drops. Again, for a discount. Contains 1 short bow, easily drawn, and 1 quiver of finely honed arrows. Magic pair of leather goods. Leather breastplate, leather headgear, which I don't need. It's actually an upgrade for, I don't need a leather breastplate. Could maybe use a leather headgear. Parallel arrows. Darn, just got parallel arrows. Well. That's why you should sell the stuff. Alright, didn't really think about it early on. Mentioned it, but I didn't think about it. Rainbow egg. Great serpent skin. Three antidotes, 2 Phoenix Downs, 3 pieces. 3-piece set includes ornate breastplate. Ooh, 10 high potions. Look at that. Golden equipment, golden helmet, golden armor, golden shield. Traveler's garb, feathered cap and traveler's vestments. 5 potions, 3 handkerchiefs, 3 gold needles. By Demon's Bane. By the Belagoose. Which cannot be equipped in the shop for whatever reason. Can't wear those yet. Okay. You just have a basic iron helm. And look at that. All that money we had, gone, and I still didn't equip everybody. They're monsters which mimic crystals and pounce when you touch them. Goose. Yeah, stuff's just really expensive in the game. There's just no really getting around it without really grinding for materials to sell. It's not fun, honestly. Okay, I don't need, well, I'll keep the ancient sword. Less speed, but more magic resist and magic power. Less vitality, but more defense and more. You can have the Traveler's Vestments. I'm going to give you the Feathered Cap. I'll also give you the Serpent Rod. Okay. Don't need you. Okay. That'll have to work. I see most enemies here don't drop gold. So they sometimes drop an item for you to sell. I mean, that's the biggest problem. Money isn't consistent. Village. Immediately get an arrow shot at us. Not really. The Spirit Wood. Look, they don't even want to talk. Talk! Talk! You work a hidden enclave of the Vieira known to outsiders as the Richard Village. We wish no consort with others. Leave because we don't like people. You're unwelcome in the wood. She will not suffer humans to walk her verdant paths. Her barriers deny you. Leave now. Aren't y'all full of yourselves? How do you know that eventually she won't, think you aren't worthy or whatever? Solve Apprentice. Samira, you see, she is usually just beyond the bridge.
Hey, Mjorn lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once.
You'll leave at once.
It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjorn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjorn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Vieira who have abandoned the wood are Vieira no longer.
Mjorn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood.
Oh, good. Sounds like a
So is
metaphor.
the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Yeah, go, Vaughn.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Long time. Boy, you hold a grudge. Viera are elves, but just making elves was too boring to the developers, apparently. Right? They are really like elves. I don't mind the Viera being their kind of different thing.
Not bad, Vaughn.
Yeah, not
I
bad.
don't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Only a short distance south. Okay, Osmond Plain and then south. Got it. I don't know. I find it unacceptable. Him asking that. You can be curious, but a simpler question, Ron. How old did Vieira get in average? Right, something like that. He could ask something like that. It's like, I don't know anything about Vieira. How old did Vieira grow to be? Like, but just asking her point blank her age is rude. It's what I really hate about Vaughn's character. It's like they could. You had two different people write Vaughn's character. You had one person who wrote half of his character, and it's street smarts. It's not backing down. It's those kind of qualities that you see about half the time. Then they handed the script to another person because the first person got fired or something. And then he decided, I'm going to make him comic relief and have him be kind of dumb sometimes and do really, really questionable things. It's like they couldn't decide what to do with this character. That's what upsets me the most. If he was just kind of like that, what's your age? If he was just like kind of curious and innocent the whole time, it would be fine. Because I'd laugh it off, and it's like, oh, that's Vaughn being Vaughn. But if Vaughn has this split personality. Yeah, basically. It's just Vaughn being curious. Oh, it's okay. Again, it's like two different writers wrote the script for him at two different times and then put them together. Also, hi Sarah. That's what that's really what gets me about Vaughn's character. This could be bad. This Larsa got put to sleep somewhere. Silenced. Get hit with everything. Vaughn's 17? I think he's supposed to be, right? I don't know how old Vaughn's supposed to be. I have zero clue. Okay, so you're over here fighting this. That's what happened. Get out. Now we can get rid of status effects. He's 17? I don't know, even if you had to become street smart very quickly and that left some common sense on the side of the road. Common sense ain't common. Like, I know that, but I don't know, it's just what always threw me off about his character. Because you have him have that really heartfelt talk with Ash just a little while ago. It shows that he can think, right? What is it called? Common sense to fool people. These days, I think common sense is a superpower. But that's neither here nor there. You showed that he has. He can think. Oh, darn it. Larsa, revive Ash. Or not, it's fine. You know Raze, don't you? No? You do not. Well, that stinks. Right, but Ash was down, so can't raise or sell. Not with the race spell, anyway. Where was I? That's sidetracked. Luck is a superpower? Yeah, it can be. See who I favor? What do you mean, in what way? Characters? Oh, you would be wrong, actually. I'm just too lazy to grind up other characters. I don't want to double the playtime of this game to grind. I don't want to have entire streams of grinding, because I don't have time to do that on my own. Like, I just went with this group because that's kind of what we half voted on. But I'd use Fran. I feel like she has a lot of her character's wasted in this game. It makes me sad. I'd use Pinello, and the first time I played through the game I used Vaughn, and I'm not using him this time. Just to be different. Like, I've got Ni no Kuni to do, I have other project that will be starting here soon. Sophie, not tonight, but tomorrow night. You have a potion. You can have a potion. Fled here from the Henny Mines. We were attacked, you see. It was all we could do to make it this far. We could lend you use of a chocobo till then. A lot of terrain around here which can't be accessed without a chocobo. Let me know if you need one. Neat. I'm having a hard enough time for people to stay for the stream, just me playing it. Like, you think I get people to watch a grinding stream? Okay, I think we need the chocobo. Chocobo pass on the plains can take you to close to an entrance to the Henny Mines. Okay. But you only get it for so long, which is really lame. So you can go this way. So you can get all the way back to Jahara. That doesn't bode well.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
Exactly, research. Joe refuses to go any further. Oh, dismount. Yes. By the way, when you dismount Chocobo, it's gone. Just gone. It's sad the way Chocobos are in this game. Oh well. We just have to move on. Henny Mines. Praise the Unconquered Sun? What? It was all in our mind. The color on the switchboard phosphor corresponds to gates currently closed. Accordingly, use of the switchboard opens gates of the color presently illuminated. Note your desired route and open such gate as required. It follows that one cannot open red and blue gates simultaneously. At gates throughout the mine are linked. Do verify your route. Workers' Weekly Wisdom. No accidents, no injuries, no worries. Woo! The mines are not safe. How could we have known? Noxious vapors and fumes are ever-present threat within the mines. If you feel you've been affected, report once to the infirmary. Workers' Weekly Wisdom. Our workers are our greatest resource. If only businesses really thought that way. Anyway. We could go to the left. Let's go to the left. Traps? Roll spot! Rolled a natural one. Oh, that's not great. As you're walking along, you do not notice the... You do not notice the spike trap. Unfortunately, you not only fell into the spike trap, you tripped and fell head first into the spike trap. I will now roll double damage for the spike trap. Immediately burst into flames? That's no fun. Did you see that bat take 4 hits? That was lame. It was pretty fun. Yeah, but it's expensive. That sounds about right, Maze. I couldn't run it. I miss D&D. I'm happy and also sad how popular D&D is now. I know I should just be happy with how it is, how popular it is now, but there's a part of me that, I don't know, jealous of the people who have, like, made a lot of money doing D&D stuff, like on Twitch and YouTube and things like that now. When I've played D&D probably as long as these people have. Not the really old people, but I've played it, you know, I played it for a long time. Did it when it was not cool. I don't know. I'm human. Hello. Off the map area here. Mage's Habit. And everybody's blind. Good job, Larsa. You blinded everybody. Now you can get rid of it. You would be the one to use Mage's Habit. Or not. I mean, everything's D&D. Like, slightly there. We just haven't. Like, why did I come back in here again? There we go. I just don't understand. There's like hundreds, thousands, millions of campaigns. A campaign is just whatever the person is running. Like, I don't understand what you mean. Nightmare. Huh. They're leveled up, yay. A balance moat. Woo! Dead end for 60 gil! Grumble, grumble, grumble. That was lame. All those hits were wasted. All because they decided to phase and not take damage. Suit of shielded armor. Darn it! This is the armor he's using. I spent money on. It's no different than finding like a potion in the final dungeon, like a regular potion. Seen that plenty of times. Grimoire Tagal. It's loot, apparently. Bone Crusher. That sounds cool. But it's not a weapon. Lame. Consume HP to reduce the HP of one foe to 0. I don't remember that ever working. I thought it was a great sword, but that was incorrect. Darn, no treasure over here either. Super lame. Hello? Dark moat. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go this way though. He has Protect on, by the way. Don't let that, don't forget that. He's still taking quite a bit of damage with Protect on. Ooh, swiftness. There's swiftness. Reduces action time by 10%. Swiftness is really good. Let's grab that. Okay, Ash. Let's go crazy. Right? Yes. Katana 2. Swiftness is good. Katana 2. Swiftness. Katana 3. So in Kiku Jumonji. Oh, there's Bone Crusher. Funny enough. How do you get those squares that are isolated? I don't think you do. That's what I'm starting to think. Like, I don't know. Hey, you can cast Pharaoh now. You unlock summons, you can sometimes bridge it with those. Otherwise you can't. So that character would have to take the summon to be able to get those abilities. Who to give summons to? There's a little chance of me choosing wisely, so... Yours is actually... Oh man, you get a bunch of evade. There's some magic power and some attack power because Gaia Rod's really good. This is an older katana. Oh, see her use katana. Let's go. There you go, neat. I wanted somebody to use a katana, so I'm glad we were there to that point. I thought so. Attack it. I don't even remember how the summons work, honestly. Or who I should give what. I mean, we only have one. There's a switch here. Well, looks like we're gonna switch. Oh no! Jelly! Hey, y'all are weak to fire. Oh no, both there. Should be doing a bunch of damage with Bosch as well, because he's using a flame tongue. Right? No, I forgot. I switched to Demon's Bane. I could have been doing more damage. Oh, it's fine. Confuse is bad. No, hit Bosch. How dare! They're splitting! Stop using divine. Alright. Got through it. Could have ran, but where's the fun in that? Let's see where the healing rod healed due to you attack. Yeah, in this game it just gives you regen, which is nice. Regen's good, but there are a few RPGs where you can do that with a weapon here and there. I guess I'm supposed to go around. Maybe? Where is Murin? That's a fantastic question, game. But I can't go that way now. Where am I supposed to go? I switch for a reason. Pulled the switch for a reason. No, those are the fake ones. I have to go all the way back around? That seems silly. Let's do this then. Flip that. We're not gonna fight all of them all over again. Oh, that might be a good place to level up. If you can survive. People know Fira. You're closed. Oh, we're back here. Somebody that's not confused, Cascura. Or not, fine, whatever. I can't go that way. You did that wrong. Then I won't be able to come back here. I can't go that way anyway. Wish the doors were marked on the map after you went through them once. It. Because it's so stupid. You cast Fira, right, and then you can't cast it until the animation is done, which is slowly hitting every single enemy. Flash blue flame gets yellow liquid. Right? That is weird. When they divide, they get full HP. The new one has full HP, not the same HP the old one had. Now you're closed. But why are you closed? That's why I switched it in the first place. Wants to open you. I need an exit spell right now. Now I'm going to walk all the way back to get to there. Alright, that's going to do it for this stream. I'm going to find my way out of this stupid area. And next time we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. And until tomorrow for Final Fantasy XII and Atelier Sophie, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.